What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. My brother Joel wrote that to me in a letter before our family knew what was coming. He, like myself, has MLD, and it is killing us both. We are not stronger for it. My name is Heather, and I'm 35 from a town called Bemidji in rural Minnesota. My family first learned we carried MLD in 2002 when my oldest brother Daniel started exhibiting symptoms at age 18. He had dropped out of college, lost employment, became emotional, and was taking an unsteady path in life. When he started to decline more, my family had an MRI done and lesions were found on the frontal lobe. Further testing confirmed MLD, and 4 of the 6 of us siblings tested positive. Daniel, the eldest sibling with MLD, passed away in 2003 from a failed bone marrow transplant. I was 16 years old and he was 27. I think about my brother Joel now, who is still living with MLD. He was my best friend. When I was a teenager and not allowed to leave the house, he would convince our mom, with his charming personality, to let me go on a ride in his truck around the lake. When he became sick and I got older, our roles reversed, with me driving him. Watching Joel's health decline has formed a deep and enduring sadness in our family and in me. Joel is currently 42 years old. He first showed symptoms of MLD at age 24, with changes in his behavior. He would forget how to do things he once knew how to do, or would have inappropriate behavior in public. He became withdrawn and was not his normal, funny, happy, and witty self. He would get lost when driving and was unable to hold a job after a while. The symptoms that affect him most now are his loss of his communication and his overall ability to take care of himself, such as feeding, bathing, and toileting. Joel is a shell of the person he once was. He was kind, funny. For myself, my best days are spent with the people I love. My worst days are when I'm alone and reality invades its way back into my mind. Those days are spent grieving for my family and for myself. I've had dark and fearful moments of not wanting to live. I'm wholly aware of what has happened, what can happen, and what is to come with this disease. I have lost a brother to MLD, and I'm watching 2 more wither away. My physical symptoms include lost sensation at the tips of my fingertips. I know this is due to my nerves slowly dying due to the demyelination. I lose focus quickly and struggle with my concentration. There is not a day that goes by that I don't wake up and think about MLD. I struggle with the knowledge and everyday moments are impacted. If I forget a task or become sidetracked, I automatically think I'm getting sick. Insomnia and depression are constant in my life. I've developed severe anxiety where occasionally I'll have a panic attack. I have little patience for myself as I try to be perfect in everything I do. Because in my mind, if I'm perfect, that means I'm not getting sick. In an attempt to circumvent my anxiety, I over-prepare in order to feel in control. But there is no control with a disease like MLD. It affects everything I do in my entire life. If my siblings and I did not have MLD, we would be empowered to live full lives and have the privilege of growing old. Joel would have started his own roofing company and most likely would have been married and had children. He would have been a really great dad. My fear about him getting older is the gradual loss of more of the functions he is still able to do, such as swallowing or walking. My fears for him are also my fears for myself. There is no guarantee in any treatment, and gene therapy which is a beacon of hope for the MLD community, is not available for adults like my 2 brothers and myself living with MLD. The only treatment specifically for adults is no treatment. And to put it plainly, I'm terrified. In closing, I would like us to think about how there is a last time for everything. The last time we see the people we love. The last time we hug them. There was a last time that Joel and I drove around the lake. My optimism for the future is that there will be a last time we hear MLD is incurable, and rather, there's hope.